Okay, let's continue our review. Okay, we just finished up the thirds. Okay, we're on to the fourths. Okay, so perfect fourths, distance wise, it's a 2.5 step apart, so or 2.5. Okay, you can think about it as a major third plus a half step. Okay, but luckily again, if you remember well, you can just count with your fingers. So for example, C, D, E, F. And the F is already your perfect fourth, but you can do it the slow way to check. So you can go to E first. C to E would be a major third plus a half step, E and F, half step apart. Okay, so we're good. There's one exception though, so which is a F to B flat. So you have to be super familiar with this one. Okay. So if you have an F sharp here, you should have a B as your perfect fourth. You can do it the slow way again to double check it. So for example, when you go from F to A, that would be your major third. A to B flat would be a half step. All right. So it fits our formula here very well. Okay. And let's finish up the rest of the examples here. So D, so you just count it up, okay? It's D, E, F, G. G sharp, okay? No worries here. G, A, B, C. You just carry over the sharp. F sharp, F, G, A, B. Okay, we just did that over here. Okay, so B. So just remember when F and B appears together, you have to be super careful. So my way of doing it is you can think Facebook. Facebook is evil, okay? So or boyfriend. Okay, when these two letters appear together, you have to be super careful, okay? So okay, this one, augmented fourth. Sorry. Augmented fourth. So B flat would be a perfect fourth. So if you raise that, you will get an augmented fourth. Okay, so I'm just neutralizing this one. So F to B would be an augmented fourth. Okay, cool. That's our fourths. Let's go to fifths. Okay. Fifths share a lot of similarities with the fourths. They're both perfect intervals in most situations. Okay, so we don't have minor fourths, we don't have major fourths, we don't have minor fifths or major fifths. We only have perfect fifths or fourths, and also augmented and diminished fourths or fifths. Okay, so for fifths again, that's the distance between these two notes, but you can just count up, which is more practical. So for example, if you start from C, C, D, E, F, G, G would be your perfect fifth. Okay. So there's one case you have to be super careful with. So B, C, D, E, F. Remember what I just said? When B and F appear together, you have to be super careful. So this one, okay, you can do it the slow way to check it. So B, C, D, E would be your perfect fourth, right? And the definition here is a fourth plus a whole step. So if I want a whole step, it should be an F sharp here. So if you want a perfect fifth, B to F sharp. So keep that in mind. I still see a lot of people make this kind of mistake like years into learning these steps, simply because of being careless. Okay, so just be careful here. Let's finish up here. D, E, F, G, A. G, A, B, C, D, sharp. Just carry over the sharp. As long as you don't see B or F together, you should be good, okay? So B, okay, right now, let's try to find the diminished fifth, okay? So B, C, D, E. Let's grab the F first, okay? So F sharp would be your perfect fifth. So if I lower that to an F, that should be our diminished fifth, okay? And likewise, if you want an augmented fifth, since F sharp would be our perfect fifth, I have to raise that. So that should be a double sharp, F double sharp. B to double F double sharp would be an augmented fifth apart, okay? Okay, sixes. So for sixes, this is the official distance, perfect fifth, plus a whole step. It's pretty far away, so notation-wise, just a 6 or a capital M6, okay? So C, I'll go to I'll go to G first, sorry. And then I would need a whole step, so that's an A. So G is our perfect fifth here. Okay, G, I would go to D first. To get the major 6, I need another whole step, so E. Alright. F, I would go to C first. And then I would go another whole step up. Okay, B, C, D, E, F. So B flat to F would be a perfect fifth apart. Okay, so so let's go up here for a second. Okay, so B to F sharp. If you have a B flat as a starting note, you flatten both sides. So F. All right. So B flat to F would be a perfect fifth. F G. G would be your major 6. Okay. Let's do minor 6. The distance between a minor 6 is perfect fifth plus a half step. Notation-wise, it's a flat 6 or just a lowercase m, with the dash above it, and then put down a 6. All right. For example, you can go to G first, and then you should get an A flat. G, you go to D first again. D, E, F, G, D, E, E flat. Since we're only looking for half steps here. F sharp, F sharp, F, G, A, B, C sharp. Okay, it's not a B, so we don't have to worry about anything here. So it's C and then D. D natural would be good because C sharp and D, they are half step apart. B flat. Okay, so F, G flat. So F would be our perfect fifth here in this case. And then half step, it should be G flat. Okay? Okay, finally, we have the seventh. Okay? So C. The major seventh would be B. This is the case that you should just remember. I think that's the one that you should just, memorize. It make life much easier. But anyway, the shortcuts here that we are using. So if you want the details, go back to the previous videos on sevenths. So for a major seventh, just count backward a half step. So it fits here really well. Okay. So for G, if you want a major seventh, just count backwards half step. Though you have to understand that when we're talking about a major seventh, we are really going up instead of going down. It's just a shortcut to do it like this. All right. So it's a shortcut here, but you should know that we're actually going up. We're just bringing this note an octave higher. It should be C sharp. Okay. We're just going backwards a half step. Same case here. G, go back a whole step this time for a minor seventh. It should be an F. So we're doing the same thing here. G, we're actually looking for this note, but we're counting backwards a whole step. Okay. Okay, our last example here, D, it should be our C because we're going back a whole step. So that should be C. All right, then. So that's our review. Very quick review. And I will see you in the next video.